So this, dear friends, is my little studio up in the attic of the Hemingway house. It faces south, so I get wonderful sun. Over here is my little chest with various supplies, the all-important water heater to make coffee, Ernest Hemingway's initials to remind me where I'm at. And you will see that this is furnished in the safari style by a generous company that gave the Hemingway house the furniture for this. Alright, so this is the little room. Now we'll turn around, and this is the door, and now we're looking out into the attic, which is actually my favorite part. And when it's not cold, I can keep the door open, and sometimes I will just roam around and look at all the different things here. Actually, this morning, so this is the turret, one of my favorite spots. Sorry, in the video it's much lighter than it actually is. I found this trunk, this little trunk here, and inside, I'll just show you, it says that this used to belong to Marceline Hemingway. See that note? Marceline is Hemingway's older sister, so you never know what you will find up here. I mean, this is a real attic, and it kind of thrills me because I've never had an attic. I've always lived in apartment buildings. So last week there was a workman here, so the partition to the function place with the heating is actually open. You can see all the heating in the house. This is my favorite sofa, which unfortunately is a bit dirty, so I have to get a little vacuum to deal with that. And sometimes I'll sit here and read by the light of the window. Sorry, there's a lot of glare, but you can kind of look out on the rooftops. Okay, now we'll go down from the attic down to the second floor. And this is the wallpaper that I love. And here, maybe you can see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it. I hope is a wonderful cobweb of that thing. There you go. To gross you out. Well, it's an attic. Alright, so we'll go down the stairs. To the second floor, and this is where all the bedrooms are. Another set of stairs goes down to the first floor. And right opposite of the stairs is Grace Hemingway's mother's bedroom, and this is where Hemingway was born. You can kind of see the cribs of the many children she had, and then over here is the nursery. There's some neat pictures of Hemingway as a baby. Apparently she liked dressing him up in girls' clothes. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. And here's the one bathroom of the house that used to exist back around the 1900s, which I do get to use. It does freak me out a little bit. And here are the stairs for the servants, which will not go down. I'm not going to show you everything. If you want to see everything, you have to come on a tour. And then going down the big staircase, which unfortunately hasn't been fully renovated because the Hemingway Foundation ran out of money, brings us to the foyer. And the first floor. So we'll go down. Just waiting for the camera to adjust a little. And here's the parlor. It's all very Victorian. Not necessarily what you would associate with Hemingway. But he was a kid here around the turn of the century. Not this turn of the century, but the last turn of the century. And this is the entranceway. And then we go over to the parlor, with all its wonderful Victorian furniture. Most of it is not original, and I of course forgot what is original. Again, you'll have to take a tour for that. And a glimpse of the dining room where Grandfather Hemingway, actually Hall, because it was his mother's father, told stories. And Hemingway the child was weaned on storytelling. And the piano, all important for Grace Hemingway, his mother. So this is my abode. This is the museum that I live in, and where I sort of feel like I'm Goldilocks, looking out and wondering, ooh, are people seeing me? Are they wondering who's running around the museum? Nobody should really be here. And that's how we go up again. So thanks for coming on this tour with me.